Hey guys, just wanted to show you guys a few of the things that I was able to get accomplished in the shop today. Not a whole lot, but I was pretty happy just to get them done. So I'm going to show you some of the things that we got accomplished here today, that I got accomplished rather. I went ahead and media blasted a whole bunch of parts for Christine. Not a whole bunch, but I blasted some parts for Christine today, and I was able to get some of that stuff done. And I wanted to bring you guys along to show you some of the stuff I got done and how it looks now. So what I did is I sandblasted or glass bead blasted a lot of this stuff, and I got most of it all in primer, but I don't have it all in primer just yet, but I'll explain why as I get going. But I'm going to go ahead and show you on the camera right now kind of how it looks now. All right, the first things we got here is this is the window track for the rear window, and this had quite a bit of rust on the bottom of it, but we was able to media blast the whole thing, and it just really looks like new now. I mean, it's really nice. Very impressed with the way it came out. So then we'll just kind of scuff that up or paint that like a nice steel color, and that will be good to go. This is one of the speaker grill covers, and the car came with one in the center, but I went through all that hassle of doing that, but I'm not really going to keep it because this is just the one speaker for the center speaker, and we're not going to keep it. We're actually going to do the dual speakers, more modern style, give it a little bit better sounding, Christine. But nonetheless, if somebody's looking for a single one, this one's in really nice shape. No deep pits or nothing like that, that type of thing. Can be painted to what you like. Originally it was gold plated, but then I got the mirror over here, the dash mirror for a 58, and we got the ball bearing taped off there, the ball there, the night and day switch is taped off. You see just a little bit of the powder floating out of there yet, but from the glass beads. Taped off the glass, and the whole outside edge is all done, ready to go. It does have the night and day on it, so it is a cool night day mirror, which is a little bit harder to come by when you're looking for a 58 Plymouth mirror. But yeah, so that one's all set and ready to go. That looks good. All ready for the nice shiny red paint. Then we got the battery box. This battery box was quite heavily rusted, or the battery tray I should say was quite heavily rusted. Definitely wouldn't know it now. I mean, this thing just really looks nice, feels nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm excited with the way that turned out. It turned out nice. And one last thing that I epoxy primed today, or etch primed today rather, is the 58 backup light lens. And this one looked a little bit better before I blasted it. You can see it opened up a whole bunch of little holes right here inside of it. So I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do think I have a much better one that I'm going to use for Christine. But nonetheless, this one can be fixed up and dialed up and still reused. I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, somebody that's creative, we can reuse that definitely and clean the socket all up. Looks good. In the last items here, I media blasted these. These are all trim that go down by the kick panel in the car, and you know they had rust on them when I started, and I just blasted them anyways. I wanted to kind of see how they'd come out, and it's got some big holes in it, so there's not really much I can do with it. So I'll probably just look for new ones, or a good use set. I'm not sure if they're the same for 4-door yet or not. If you know, comment down below, but not quite sure if they're the same for 4-door. But yeah, anyways, those are cool. And those are right media blasted right there with the glass bead. Those are not primed at all. I don't have any etching primer on these at all yet. This is kind of raw what they came out as. And these things are really rusty. I mean, they were caked with some heavy rust when I put them in the cabinet, and they turned out really good. I mean, nice, you know, cleaning up wise anyways. But a few holes. This one's not as bad as the other one, but the smaller pieces came out pretty nice. And I also got some other things that I've been cleaning up too. You see all these bags I got on the bench here. Everything's all labeled with what these bolts all came out of, the rusty bolts. So I've been using this tool down here, and this is the vibratory tumbler from Eastwood. And people say that it worked really good, so I wanted to give it a try. And I don't know, I mean, it works, but I'm not that impressed with it. I mean, I wish I could sandblast everything and media blast everything, because it would just be a whole lot faster, but I'm really not into media blasting every nut and bolt when there's so many of them to do. So I got some here that I'm kind of digging out here while I'm talking to you here. And they kind of came out of the blaster decent. I mean, these brackets here, these are pretty rusty, and these are not cleaned up or nothing. These are just kind of right as they came out of the tumbler, rather. So you see kind of the powder still on it from the media inside the tumbler. And I think I got some in here right now. I got some stuff in here right now. I'll kind of bring it along here, and I'll take the top off this and see what we got here. I know we got some parts in there, and I didn't have this on today when I was out here, but normally I put it in here and I leave this thing go for about 6 hours, and it does a pretty decent job. And this is kind of what we're looking at inside, and this is kind of what they look like. There's a little nut right there, you know, and some clips, body clips, fender shims. Here's a bore here. This is pretty rusty when it went in, so you know that don't look too bad. So it does an all right job. It's just really powdery, so I'm going to clean it up afterwards. I got some polishing media with this thing too, and I don't really care to polish all the bolts. I'll probably run that a little bit longer tomorrow. They always say the longer you run it, the better your results are. So I don't know. I went 6 hours, 8 hours on some of these, some parts. I mean, I did probably, I don't know, I'll bet you I probably did, I did all these bags here of bolts. You know, these are all just various bolts and stuff in here. And here's the bumper brackets. Those were really rusty when they went in. Cleaned the bolts up. Did a great job on the bolts and stuff. Brackets, and you see a lot of powder in there yet, you know, from the tumbler, which I haven't cleaned any of these up yet, but these have all been through the tumbler. These are pretty heavily rusted. They came pretty good. They still got the coating on it in the body coating. These bolts came out pretty nice. These came out pretty clean. These are the heater bolts for the heater unit. It sure beats cleaning up every bolt individually, let me tell you that. So, you know, that's one good thing about it. I didn't do those lug bolts yet, but I got these bolts here to do yet. These bags right here, the bolts there, do all these yet in the tumbler, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so anyways, this was all just kind of a teaser video here for what I did, because I got something really super cool I want to show you guys. This is something that actually went in, that we started working on, or that I actually I don't know how to say it. I mean, I actually sent it out, I guess, to be done. Probably back in, I don't remember. We closed the deal, I think it was back in like 19 sometime, 2019 and 19 on this particular deal. And I don't even remember when I sent it out, but I sent this out. And I want to show you guys something super special. This thing is one of the most incredible things ever that I've been waiting for a long time. And I'm just so excited to have this thing. This is just amazing. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So give me just a second. Let me get it set up here, and I will come right back at you and show you something really cool. This is going to be cool. It'll be worth the wait. Don't miss it. Come back and check it. It'll be worth the wait.
They're here, and they're freaking cool.
Now is your chance to sport your very own Street Freaks Garage gear.
With hoodies, t-shirts, Red Cap shop shirts, and the very cool, old school Red Cap club jacket.
Hoodies and tees available in both black and lime green.
Beanies and caps are coming in soon, and don't forget, you get a free decal with each and every Street Freaks item ordered.
Isn't it time to get your freak on? Order yours now.
All right, guys, I'm back, and I'm got this really cool thing set up here to show you guys. And like I said, this is something I've been really super excited about. Could not wait to get this thing in, and now I have it. And it's just one more piece of the puzzle that's going to complete Christine as we know it, and duplicate Christine in the look as we know it. Wow. All right, here we go. We're going to show it to you right now, and here we go. This is a completely 100% refurbished gauge cluster for Christine. This particular cluster has been completely 100% restored by a gentleman by the name of James Rawa, or Jim Rawa, and they know him as Fury Jim. You can see he actually does special one-of-a-kind oil gauges and amp gauges for these particular cars, because these cars never did come with those gauges. Also, you notice the speedometer goes all the way around to 150 miles an hour, just like the Fury speedometer would do. And also, I'm going to zoom in here real close. You can check it out. The mileage on the odometer, 93,475. That's exactly the mileage it was on the car when Arnie found the car, when Arnie first found Christine and fell in love with her for the first time. So right here, doing a quick comb over, nice chrome bezel around the edge. Really did a super job cleaning up the panel. I did send my cluster in and he kind of reconditioned this, and this just looks amazing. Redid all the needles. The needles look exactly factory correct. Very nice job on all of those. Really, really nice. So I'm super excited to get it in the car, and I really wanted to get it lit up for you guys and show it to you as all lit up first, but I just couldn't wait. I had to show you guys now, so I wanted to let you guys see it, check it out. All the gleaming chrome, this thing is so nice, and I can't wait to get the red bezel around it to really set it off. So I'll just kind of do a quick flip around to the back here. So anybody out there who's considering getting one of these clusters from Fury Gym, I highly recommend it. So Semi Electronics, the Fury Gym decal right there. All your Gage electronics over there on that side. And if you're thinking about getting one of these things, by all means, don't hesitate to do it. Your Christine won't be complete till you have one of these. So yeah, anyways, just want to touch base with you guys on that, show you the newest thing we got for Christine here in the shop, and I am so excited to have this thing. So let me know what you guys think of this cluster down below, and post it in the comments. What do you think? Did they do a good job or not do a good job? I mean, it was originally 120 mile an hour cluster that I sent him. I got the 150 back with the correct odometer, and the odometer even rolls backwards. So the more I drive the car, the less miles Christine will get on her, just like it did in the film. So very cool to have it. I am super stoked, and that's about it. So I'm going to close out right now, guys, and just say thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate you just following along on the Christine project and all the other projects we got going on here at Street Freaks Garage. We will see you guys soon. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time. Don't forget to click like and subscribe on this video if you've seen it or if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, let us know why. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Later.